Welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica. So today I wanted to kind of give y'all a recap of Boxycharm for 2020 and what were my favorites from the whole year. If you would like to see what kind of items I was the most excited to receive, if I'm really happy with Boxycharm altogether, is it worth your money after a year recap? And yeah, if I plan on getting any other subscription boxes. Make sure you stay tuned. And of course, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on. If you enjoy content such as this, unboxings, giveaways, hauls, how-to, tutorials, all the above and below. I hope you join the Beauty Squad member family. And if not, I'll see you in the next video. Hey, Beauty Squad. So, like I said in the beginning of this video, or I said movie, in the movie, I'm just going to real quick run down a couple of my all-time favorites from Boxycharm for 2020. I do have a full face on our products I only received from Boxycharm, and I'm feeling it. I struggled a little bit with this eye. I will put a little video up here of me doing the eye look, just in case I want to recreate it. Starting with a couple of skincare that I have on hand. I love skincare. I'm glad I get skincare because your girl don't buy it. I don't buy it. Like, if I don't get it from Boxycharm, if I don't get it from a friend, I don't get it because there's not much I know that I need to buy. I like moisturizers, then I do buy those. Now, I'm loving this Saturday Skin. As you can tell, like, I've used half. It's a toner. Also love the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. I do try to remember to put that on at night. Also, my other favorite toner, which is very overpriced in my book. This was like $93, but look how much your girl's done used. I love this toner. And this toner is really good after you take your makeup off and then run over your face with a cotton swab. I know this is applied like with fingers or whatever, but I do it with a cotton swab and it takes off all the excess makeup. It's awesome. So yeah, this is one I really like. I could not be buying if it is $93. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. I can't. Your girl is too cheap for stuff like that. And I'm like my bougie makeup and stuff like that, I make sure I get that on sale. Because your girl's not getting it unless it's on sale. Moving from skincare, let's go ahead and start with like the primers. So with the primers, of course, this is the No Pore Primer. You get this in, I think it was in add-ons. And my baby had got me one. This was also in add-ons, which I'm absolutely, no, I got this in a box. Yeah, I got this in a box, but this is really good. A really, really good primer. Let me show y'all real fast. So this is what it looks like. It's got like brightening serums in it, so it makes you look really hydrated. Don't mind my triple different colors over there. And then also another one that we received in Boxycharm was the Cover Effects. I like this. I have all three of them on today. Y'all know your girl likes to mix some of her primers. Moving on up. Let's do foundations. So, I have really 3 foundations that I'm liking that we received from Boxycharm. And when I say received from Boxycharm, I also mean like the add-ons. You know, the pop-ups. So, I did get this Natasha Denona Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. It is a little bit more liquidy than most of my matte foundations, but it works good. Like, do y'all see how well it works? I love the finish of this. It is a tad darker than I would like, but whenever I go with my concealer, it's like perfect. Then we have this. I had gotten add-ons a while back. I really like this. I've used probably like down to here with it. It's been tucked away in my drawer for a little bit, and whenever I was going through some of my like looking for my favorites, it popped up. But this is another one right here. I hate when I get makeup on my hair. I can feel it. But this is another one I like, the Becca. This is Ultimate Coverage 24 Hours. This was like one of my favorites. Whenever I first started getting Boxycharm, this was like the first foundation they sent. And I fell in love with it. My BB loves it. I gave her my extra one I had. I think I still have one more, but I gave her an extra one and she absolutely raves over it too. So it's a really good foundation, especially if you can find it also. Now with concealers, there's two that I like. And I'm not mistaken that we only got like two, maybe three. This is a Dose of Colors concealer. This is the one I have on today. It is not creased or anything. It hasn't creased with me at least. And then this is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpted concealer. You could actually use this as concealer or foundation, but I mean, of course, I've got the light one from concealer. I love it, especially with my foundation, my Too Faced foundation. Them two together, you have a winner chicken dinner for sure. Now, moving on to setting powders. My all-time favorite, and I know we just got it, but I'm loving it. I have a hard time putting it down. I gravitate to this, my Hourglass, or my Laura Mercier the most, and that is the Smashbox setting powder. I'm so glad I chose this one. I like this because you wind it up a little bit, and you always get fresh powder, which is amazing. Jasmine! Sorry, little bit's trying to run in here. And then this one right here was one that we received a while back, but I really like the finish of it. It is the ThE London setting powder. It is gorgeous. As you can tell, I've used a crap ton of it. I tried to throw it in the back so I wouldn't like use it up, because powders last a little bit longer than liquids, of course. Now, as face powders, you know, like bronzers, blushes, and highlights, the Hourglass blush is gorgeous. It's kind of radiant. I like that my blush has a little glow to it. Just preference. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, I haven't used a lot of it, but it is one of my favorite blushes from Boxycharm. And then, this is an awesome little, very amazing, travel-friendly face palette. You have your setting powder right here, your bronzer, your blush, and your highlighter. And I'm actually using all four just because I wanted to try out this setting powder. I've never used the setting powder, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I like it all, and not used it. So as you can tell, like, it looks pretty decent. I am glad that I got the right shade, because I know a lot of people got like the wrong shade. I got the Fair Light. Thank goodness, because your girl would not have been able to pull off the other one. Now, the other face palettes that I have that I'm absolutely loving are the Too Faced. This one right here we received at a premium a while back. Not only is the packaging like to die for, it smells like chocolates. And these right here are really good setting powders as well, so this would be a good travel palette. So you got your setting powders and your bronzers, and you know, I could actually use these two like as a blush. But look at that packaging. Like, ain't that sickening? Now this I just got in pop-up, and I'm super excited because now y'all get to see it. And I don't have a lot from pop-up right now. This is one of the items I did get from last month in pop-up. Not without my coffee. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I roll. And if you don't know, you do. This is the other thing I just received. It's the Too Faced Natural palette, and I've been wanting this palette forever, guys. Like, ever in a day. So I was really excited to snag this one up. And I love how Too Faced has the little pamphlets to show you how, because not everybody's the expert, so not everybody knows where everything goes. But look at this natural palette. So gorgeous. And it's kind of just like the same packaging as the Cocoa palette. It's like bowled up top, and it has a little flat surface, but it's still a little bit. I'm trying to open it for y'all without breaking a nail. Okay. So look at this palette. I haven't even swatched it, but this has been a palette that's been on my list for a long time. Pinky Winky Starlight, Satin Sheets, Pink Sand, Tropic like it's hot, and Sunny Honey. Look how gorgeous these are. Cannot wait to try this bad boy out. So I like Too Faced. There's not many products that I don't like from Too Faced. So I'm pretty sure this is going to go on one of my top 10 face palettes. Especially because of the convenience of it. Like, and I'm a sucker when it comes to packaging, guys. Like, packaging is life to me. Like, then let's move on to brows. I did get this in pop-up. No, I got this in my points. This is a little brow duo. I haven't touched this side, but I have touched this side. I have it on my brows today. You girls ever dropping stuff. I know there's a couple things I'm leaving out that I rave about from Boxycharm. And for the life of me, I can't think of it right now. And then also, another thing that I really like is the Gimme Brow. And you just make sure you don't get a shade too dark. And then you look a little crazy. I've done that. Your girl has did it. So I know. Y'all ready to go over some other eyeshadow palettes? I know this ain't all of them. There's not too many palettes from Boxycharm that I'm disappointed with. But there's more that I'm more excited about. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm going to rate these, because I love eyeshadow palettes. I appreciate all my eyeshadow palettes. There are some that I know I would never ever gravitate to again. And those I tend to pass along. But for the most part, I love eyeshadow palettes. Like, love them. So what I have on my eyes today, do y'all know? Y'all don't mind my crazy hair. Like, I've got to dye it. I literally look like I'm going bald. And it's just because my hair is so light. So I've been trying to put it down a little bit more, because it don't look as bad down, like, especially in the front. I'll serve it. This I got in pop-up, but I love it. And y'all, it came broken. They did replace it, but instead of me being greedy, I passed it along to one of my besties, Bobby. And this is mine. I fixed that shade. That shade, as you can tell, like, it's half empty, but it was literally everywhere when I received it. I love this little palette. I would think I wouldn't even like it, but this is the eye I recreated with this palette. As you can see in the video up here, I kind of have difficulties because I wanted to wing this out, and I'm rubbing my eye constantly because this eye was watering and this eye was watering, and then it got my brush wet, and then it started making my eyeshadow look patchy. Like, it's a hot mess. So if my eyeshadow is off right now, that's why. Another palette that I absolutely adore and I got in pop-up is the Becca Ocean Jeweled Eye Palette. Guys, this is a gorgeous palette. You get the names on the little sheet, which I usually always keep up with the sheet anyway, so that don't bother me. But here are the shades. This shade right here is everything. Alright, let me show y'all. Do y'all see that dual chrome? Oh. And that's just barely touching it. That's the swatch right there. Like, oh, I should have used this palette. And then you also have this shade right here, which is gorgeous. It has like a green reflect, and this has like a purple blue reflect. So they're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. If this was one you wasn't able to get your hands on, if it comes back around, grab it up. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think some people said they've seen this one in TJ Maxx. So, Becca's a really good product. I like Becca a lot more, as you can tell. A lot more than I thought I would. I really do enjoy Becca's products. Then we have a couple more. As y'all know, eyeshadow palettes are my thing. This one I haven't used yet, but I do like the colors of it. That's why it made it into my Boxycharm favorites. Because, no, I haven't used it yet. And I've heard so many people say, like, this palette's crappy or whatever. But it's all how you work with a palette. You know, it might need a little bit more TLC, of course. But if you work with it, and unless it just don't, like, apply at all, then we might have problems. But y'all know how I love my colors. Look at that duochrome right there. Like, it's gorgeous. I can't wait. That was been sitting there for a special occasion, right before I had the baby and all, and I still haven't got around to it, to play in. I will soon, I promise. I know this probably fell into a lot of people's, like, loves right away. I like it because it's small, it's compact. It reminds me of pumpkin pie for some reason. I don't even know why I'm feeling, I guess because of the shades. But this is like the perfect little fall palette of all times. Like, gorgeous little fall palette that you need for your collection. I know these retail for like 40 bucks. I know this one was exclusive just for Boxycharm, which is pretty cool. But I do know that you can get like these shades out of different palettes from Natasha Denona. The only other palette that I own from Natasha Denona is my big red one. And I've got a dupe video to try out for y'all with that one. I love it. I love the formula of it. I love how it applied. Like, you can make such a gorgeous little look with that. You can even make, you know, multiple looks. Like, you could do an all matte look, you know, shimmer in the eye, you know, just all how you work with it, all what you do with it. Then we have the Fill It Up Orange. This was another palette that came to me broke that I got from Pop-Up. They're supposed to replace it. Like, this is one of my normal ones. I've done a look with it. I love the formula of it. This is my first Touch and Soul palette. Love the performance from this. I love the aesthetics. This is another beautiful fall palette in my point. But this shade was literally out. As you can tell, like, I had to press it in. But yeah, they're supposed to be replacing it. We'll see. It's supposed to be getting replaced for a minute now. Then we have the Violet Voss Rainbow Fun Size eyeshadow palette. I just got this from Pop-Up. I haven't even opened her up, but I haven't played in it yet. I didn't even realize it whenever I grabbed it up, but this is a all shimmer palette, which is fine with me. I prefer to have a palette with both. But it's a fun size palette, so this is a cute, cute little palette. Look at all these freaking shades. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know exactly why I bought it. All these shades. Gorgeous. Violet Voss has really, really good formula in my book. It might not be everybody's cup of tea. These look similar, but this is like a turquoise and this is like a baby blue. It, you know, it may not be your cup of tea. To each their own. There's the shades. See how different those are swatched. It's like a darker blue and that's like a turquoise. I can't wait. I'm just saying, I can't wait. Because I have another Violet Voss palette coming, and ooh, buddy, I broke it. Your girl about to cry. I was gonna cry. I've got another Violet Voss coming that I've been wanting for months, and I finally grabbed it. These are the last two eyeshadow palettes. Oh, the Morphe by Manny MUA Glam palette. I wanted the Life is Drag palette so freaking bad. But you know what? I'm glad I got to try out some of his formula. I know it ain't from his brand, but it kind of gives you a rough draft of what he likes. I know that he likes more nudes and stuff like that. Being MUA, you can't really go wrong with it. The Life is a Drag palette is one that's been on my list for a while. I want to get it so bad. But I got this one for right now. This is like the most prettiest shade in the palette. The Duochrome is absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that. It reflects as brown, and then it has like silver in it, or green, I can't even tell. But gorgeous palette. Another palette I absolutely love, that I fell in love with from day one when I played with it, is the Hip Dot palette. I love my SpongeBob Hip Dot as well. If your girl gets a chance, she will be buying some more Hip Dot. But this is a beautiful palette. And this palette is so multi-seasoned. Yeah, there we go. Because you could get a gorgeous fall look out of this with the orange, the browns. But you can also get a great springtime look using those purples and pinks. And mix and match. But you know, you ain't got to keep it to the... There's no color police for seasons. But you know, whenever you do a fall look, you think of more orange, warm tones. And bright and colorful for springtime. Now this I got in pop-up. This is the Huda Matte and Metal Melted Shadows. This is shade Wednesday. Gorgeous. And this is shade Froyo. Froyo. The shimmer is Froyo, and that is Wednesday. I do know, like, with this, I think you're supposed to, like, apply it. And then, like, blend it out. Let me see. Before it, like, dries too much, because I heard it dries fast. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Kind of blend it out. That's it right there. Very beautiful pink. And if you build it up, you still could build, like, you still could blend her out a little bit. Like, she is very flexible. So that is freaking phenomenal. Very pigmented. I'm happy I have it. I haven't got a chance to really try it out and get the hang of it yet. But you know, I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. I'm like Swatch City right now. Now, for my lashes and eyeliners. I know we always get mascaras, we always get eyeliners, we always get that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's essential. You need it, so. This right here is one of my favorites. And it became my favorite from day one when I put it on. It's the Milk Mascara. I can kind of tell now, pretty much, if I want like a mascara or not, just from the wand. And I love fluffy wands. Not the easiest to apply under your eye, but they're really good. And I have baby eyelashes. Like, I have almost none. Your girl needs to start putting on lashes. Like, quit being lazy and put lashes on. Just go. I lost the lid in the process of doing my makeup, but it's on my bed somewhere, so I'll find it in a second. This is the Marc Jacobs and Affair. That's the shade right there. It's kind of like a gray. This is the Milk Makeup eyeliner, and this has a smudger, but I'm not really sure why it has a smudger, because it's a, where is it? Oh, right there. It's kind of like a nude, but you do get a smudger with it, so you can kind of smudge it all out like that. Which, this would be good to use like with another eyeliner, if you want to smudge out your eyeliner and your eyeliner don't have a smudger. Now, my favorite two colorful ones are the Illuminati gel paint ones. Freaking love these. They're very, very pigmented. They work really well. Mine need to be sharpened, so don't judge. Just watch. But look at those colors. Phenomenal eyeliners. Oh yeah, this is an eyebrow pencil. It's a multi-use. It has the 4-in-1. It has the highlighter, lighter shade, definer, and deep shade. Deep shade goes out on the outside, lighter shade in the inside. You know, you got highlight underneath, define it at top. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I literally used up all the highlighter in it. No, I used up all the definer in it, and I'm almost out of the light shade. Yep, that's it. I've got to get another one. Another thing, I got that for like 18 bucks on add-ons. Great price for Benefit. Okay, so for the black eyeliner of my choice, being, you know, we get a lot in our boxes, is the Kat Von D Cake Pencil. It's freaking phenomenal. It's one of my favorite eyeliners of all times. And then for lips, this is the Mellow Matte Liquid Lip Paint in the shade Nude. This is not what I have on. I have this on. This is Claire's Paris Velvet Lip Protector. Look how gorgeous that lip combo is. And it has a soft little... The color stays. It's matte, and you can't feel it on your lips. It's not heavy. It's not... Like, I even forgot I had anything on my lips. And then, combined it with... Where you at? This lip liner. This is the Realer lip liner. Gorgeous shade. And then you have this one right here, Body Graphica. I like this one as well. As y'all can tell, I like my nude liners. And then this was a little set. I've never used this one, but it's a red. It's always good to have a red liner around just in case you need it. But this Nudie Buddy, I used. I love it. Love it. So yeah, those are my favorites of 2020 from Boxycharm. I'm pretty sure there's so many more around here I could pick up and choose. I'm really, really happy with Boxycharm all together, like throughout the whole year. I have tried out some amazing brands from them on some stellar deals. There's been so many items that pop up that I've wanted and I haven't grabbed, but at the same time, I'm glad that it's there. It's available. It's at a very affordable price. Like, you can't beat some of their deals. I do know a lot of y'all don't care for how much to gouge, and something somebody got, you know, it's not. But at the end of the day, when you get a box subscription, you're never going to be 1000% happy with them. You just kind of have to sit back and analyze for yourself. Is that box worth the $25, the $35, the $50 that you're paying for it a month? Do you get your money back from it? Like, is it worth it? If it's not worth it, then, you know, you should cancel it. Put your money back, save it for whatever you want, and go buy whatever you want. But when you get a mystery box every month, you know, you kind of sign up for the surprise. It's the surprise of the element. I've never felt like I've been cheated out of the whole box. I have been pissed off with Boxycharm quite a few times. I did with brushes I want, and I didn't get. It is what it is. But all over, I think Boxycharm is hands down the best box out there right now. Me, myself, I don't get no other box. If I could, my next box would probably be like Glossy Box or FabFitFun or something like that. But right now, all I get is Boxycharm, and I'm fine with Boxycharm. You know, I'm really happy with it. I would love to sign up for Ipsy eventually back and have them both, but right now, with priorities being priorities, I get Boxycharm and that's it. Maybe later on, after my channel grows a little bit more and, you know, I make a little bit more off of my channel, I can put it back in there and get another box for y'all. It all really depends on what goes from there. But yeah, that is all my favorites. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's more. But this was already a long ass video, so I'm kind of glad I didn't find no more. I love y'all. And until the next video. See my Christmas sales? $5, guys. Dollar General, $5. Kiss sales.